Okay, 5/6s, today we're looking at comparing and ordering fractions. So first we have to identify a fraction. And right here we're going to count how many parts of this whole there is. So from 0 on our number line to 1, we're going to count the parts. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts of this whole. So our denominator will become 6, and we have to work out how many parts into our whole number will be our numerator. So we count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts till we hit the dot. So our numerator will be 5 out of 6, or 5/6. So where this dot is placed on the number line is 5/6 of the way along the whole. Okay, 5/6s. While we're doing fractions, you'll see a lot of questions that look like this. Which shape matches the fractions? And over here we have some shapes with segments all cut out, all shaded in. Okay, and it's asking us to find one that's shaded 4/7. So we look along over here, we count, this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 segments with 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can't be it. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 segments in the whole with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shaded. And you've probably all seen by now that this one on here over the left has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 segments in the whole, and 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are shaded. So this becomes our answer. Now, unlike our question before, the 4/7 one, this one where we need to find the picture that looks like 7/10 doesn't have exact segments located like our circles did. Okay, they kind of look like a pizza, whereas this one's just a bar with a certain amount shaded in. Okay, now we have to use our knowledge to work out which is the right answer. Now we know that 7/10 is over half, because 5/10 becomes halfway along our whole. Okay, so 7/10 is over half, so we can already say that this one can't be our answer. Okay, to my knowledge, this one looks like it's split exactly straight down the middle, so it's 5/10 of the way along. Now, to work out to separate the other two, I get a chart like this, which is on the whiteboard, or you can look them up just online. Okay, and I'll go down to my tenths column, because that's our denominator. And I'm going to shade in 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I look at my last remaining 2. This one here, and this one here. And I can see that this one here looks much more like that one. Okay, this one's nearly complete. That's probably more like 9/10, or 8.5, where this one is definitely 7/10. Okay, you're going to come across some questions like this, which are worded problems. And this one's called, which location can you drive to if this is your car's petrol gauge? Okay, and as you can see, we're either, it's separated into 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. So our denominator, and we count how far along the petrol gauge is set at, and it's 1, 2 parts along. So our numerator becomes 2, and our denominator becomes 4. Now, if we look up here, 2 parts of 4, and we go up, it should be, sorry guys, that last chart wasn't very accurate. If we go along here in our with 4 as our denominator, or our quarters part, we go 2 parts along. Some of you might have already worked this out, but it's actually half. We're half a tank. Okay, we have half a tank of petrol. So I'm going to draw a line straight down at the half mark, because everything below that we should be able to use for our petrol tank. So there's a line straight down at the halfway mark, and we can see with all the other ones if they're going to be able to get us if we're going to be able to get to that distance. So this one to Melbourne is 3/4 of a tank. So go to the quarter part, 1, 2, 3. We can't get there. We don't have enough fuel. Okay. Bendigo, 1/3. We go to the thirds column, 1/3. We've got enough petrol to get to Bendigo. And we'll just double check the other two. 5/6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't get there. We're past the line. And 7/10. We'll count again, but I'm sure we can't get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as you can see, we can only get to Bendigo because we only need 1/3 of a tank to get to Bendigo, which is here, and we will still have plenty left. Okay, while we're doing this area too, you're probably going to see something that says order fractions from smallest to largest, or vice versa, order fractions from largest to smallest. But here we have a question saying order these ones from smallest to largest. So you have to work, for starters, you have to work one at a time. Some of you may already be able to see that 3/4 is bigger than a half. So you'd rearrange that already. But let's prove it on our chart. Let's see which is bigger out of 3/4 or 8/10. So I'm going to go to 3/4 for starters. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to draw a line straight down. That's pretty straight there. And I'm going to see how many tenths we cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It doesn't quite complete the 8. Therefore, 3/4 is smaller than 8/10. So we're going to rearrange those two. Okay, I'm going to put 3/4 over this side and the 8/10 here. Now I'm going to see which is smaller out of 2/8 or 3/4. So I'm going to go back to my 3/4, go straight down. I'm going to go to the 8ths column. Okay, 1, 2. So as you can see, 2/8 is far smaller than 3/4. So I'm going to move that all the way down to the end here. And I'm going to, while I've got the 3/4 line in, I'm going to see which is smaller out of a half and 3/4. So I go to the halves and I go 1/2 is, if that line kept going straight up, is far smaller. So we were able to adjust it just by looking at the 3/4 mark. You can do this yourself by using a ruler and getting the chart on your iPads. Use the resources you got in the classroom, like up on the whiteboard, there's the markers, and also use this video to help you with any of ordering fractions. Okay, good luck and go the Mighty Tigers.